Well, we've seen a lot of unhinged behavior recently, and Canada is no exception to the rule. And let me tell you, if you want to see the forefront of all of it, it's in the British Columbia NDP legislature. That's right. Ladies and gents, welcome back. The sky is falling. If you haven't heard, the sky is falling. It's coming down. And the reason why is because weather in the future is going to be so much worse than it. Wait a second. Haven't we made predictions like this before? Well, that's what's going on right now. Now, when it comes to the brilliant minds that are working on things like this, we have, the opinions they're varied. So Patrick Moore talks about future weather predictions, and he's got a more of an outlook that it looks like the future predictions are looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good, and wouldn't really worry about that. But then there's other school of thought. We have guys like Bjorn Lomborg, and we're talking about people with their heads on straight here, of course. Bjorn Lomborg, he's more of the idea that, well, things are trending in the direction of having bad weather. I mean, warmer weather in the future, I guess you could say. But he's also saying that, you know what? It's probably not the big alarm that we think it is. He wrote the book False Alarm. And Patrick Moore, of course, wrote the book Fake Invisible Catastrophes and Threats of Doom. But then we have the other types that are, whoa boy, the sky is falling. And we're going to get into this. But this is a British Columbia NDP, and this is the way things have been going. And you know what? What's funny about it is it's always politically expedient. It's always politically convenient, because you see here with David Eby, for example, who's the leader of the NDP in British Columbia, the greenest place out there. And I mean, for the most part, I like James Dullingpool's analogy about the green, the green left. They're watermelons. They're green on the outside. You crack them open and you see the communist red right there in the inside. And of course you'll get a good grip of this when you start hearing the rhetoric, because when it matters when it matters to political expediency, all of this environmentalism stuff is right out the window. And case in point, here's David Eby.
Premier, the measures regarding the Tesla chargers, are those only for Tesla, or will they apply to other American manufacturers? And can you explain the reasoning of why you're taking that measure?
Yeah, it's just for Tesla, and it's because of Elon Musk.
Oh, right. Well, what are these measures we're talking about? That's right. These are BC grants that are given out, or rebates as they call them. The government of BC and BC Hydro are taking action to preference Canadian goods in rebate programs going forward, to exclude, where practicable, U.S. produced goods, but only Tesla. This is what they're getting at. As of March 12th, 2025, Tesla products, vehicles, chargers, energy storage, batteries, and inverters, all of that stuff that are supposed to be saving the environment. Remember, we're saving the climate. We're gonna reverse all the changes. Well, is not if it's helping someone we don't like politically. That's right. They're going to be removing the rebates on products like that, which is the incentive. That was the economic incentive to get people to buy into these products. Of course, largely, they don't really care. They don't really care. At the end of the day, this is the best part of it. You can see the cynicism come. It's leaching out of these people, because they don't actually care about the things that they're so fervent about. But when they're fervent, oh boy, are they ever fervent. Marty up north posting this video, warning super cringe video of Victoria BC MP Laurel Collins talking about that the changing of the weather in the future that may or may not happen. But hey, you better believe it. You better believe that it'll happen, because it is. Well, let's just let her say it for herself.
I want to start off by addressing one of the comments that was made by the witnesses around climate hysterics. Hysteria, it refers to something that is wildly emotional.
Now brace yourself, because this is about to get extremely ironic. And this is beautiful. It's beautiful because we're discussing hysterics, and well, this is where we're going.
Comes from the Greek word womb, of the womb. It is used in ancient Greek to refer to things associated with women. And I hope you'll forgive me if I get emotional. Climate emergencies are not gender neutral. The degradation of ecosystems disproportionately impacts women and girls. And I am wildly emotional. This is the existential crisis of our time. And to hear that we're asking for high ambition is climate hysteria, that makes me wildly emotional. Absolutely. You know, when I think about my womb, you know, the 2 children that I bore from that womb and what future we are leaving them, I am wildly emotional.
Yeah, you are.
And it's not surprising to hear this from someone who has written articles that are pro-life. I think that we need to think about the intersection of gender and the climate crisis. And I hope that the people around this table and the people listening will refrain from using language like climate hysteria. We are facing a climate emergency.
I'll leave that one with you guys. What do you think that was? Was that hysterics? Because in my books, it seems to look in that direction, especially for this. Now, this has been a contested thing for decades. Now, predictions have come, predictions have gone, and it looks like the people who are saying that this has not been an emergency have been vindicated year after year after year. Of course, the hysteria never stops, and it never comes. This is the thing. They bring you this hysteria, and the only solution to it is to give them more power in government. Well, I want to stop you right there and say perhaps more government power is not the right solution for this. In fact, perhaps removing some government power might be the right thing in this scenario. But I'd love to leave this one with you guys. Is this hysterical? Is she being am I stepping out of line and saying that she's hysterical because she's being completely lucid? I tend to think so, but I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on dragging.